Right, welcome. So, this video, I'm gonna be talking about the biggest mistake I made on semen retention. So, I've been doing semen retention for about 5 years now, 4 to 5 years, and I've gone through the whole fucking journey, man. I made all the mistakes someone can make on this journey, bro. So, I know exactly what I'm talking about. And one of the biggest mistakes I made on this journey was beating myself up after every relapse. Alright? The chances are, if you're watching this video, you're probably on retention, right? You're probably on NoFap. You're trying to get on a high streak, but you just can't stop relapsing. It's like there's just this invisible force that's taking control of you, that's forcing you to relapse, even though you don't want to relapse. And here's what you gotta understand: if you can't go on a streak longer than 90 days, then you don't have control of your body. All right, I need you to understand, in this life, you don't have control over shit. You didn't have control over who your parents were. You didn't have control of what you look like. You don't control the winds. You don't control what's on earth. You don't control anything. You can't control the people around you. You have no control over anything, bro. You don't have control over your own body. If your body wants to throw up, it's gonna throw up, bro. You don't have control over anything, alright? The only thing you have control of is your mind, right? And on this journey, here's what semen retention is. All semen retention is just attempting to take control of your mind, alright? For people who are relapsing every single day, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Joe Schmo who has no idea what NoFap or retention is. He's just going with the flow. He's busting loads every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and he doesn't think anything of it. And whenever he gets horny, his mind takes control of him and forces him to bust a load. So, most people have absolutely no control over their body. If they're horny, bro, they're gonna find some avenue to release. That's what they're gonna do. And when you're on this journey of semen retention, you gotta understand, you're doing some of the hardest shit that any human has ever done, alright? You're going against the biological base human desires, alright? The two most powerful desires in our bodies is hunger and sex. And you're attempting to take control over your mind and take control of your willpower, basically, and prevent yourself from relapsing. So, naturally, it's something that's very difficult and it's going to take a long time to master, right? It took me 5 years, but honestly, I made a whole lot of fucking mistakes in that 5 years to finally take control of my mind. I feel like I finally gotten to the point where I can just control myself. The urges don't really get to me. I feel like I gotten to that point, thank God, where I'm not going to take the credit. I'm going to leave the credit to God because I was struggling pretty bad. But one of the biggest mistakes I made in those 5 years was just beating myself up after every relapse. I would freaking go on the websites and freaking do the deed. And I'll just be punching holes in the wall, fucking stabbing pillows, just completely crashing out. And honestly, even though it's a valid response to relapsing, it's not gonna get me anywhere. Alright, that's why I had to stop doing it. I had to stop getting angry every time I relapse because it's just not worth it, bro. Here's what you need to do, man. If you relapse, you don't go fucking punching holes in the wall like I was. Alright, because I'm a fucking dickhead. If you relapse, you need to understand that the best thing you can do, the best option you have on the chessboard is to just keep going. Forget you even relapse. Act like you didn't even relapse. Do the same exact things you were gonna do normally throughout the day. If you're gonna hit the gym later in the day and you relapse, still hit the gym. Make sure try to make your life as normal as possible, even if you relapse. And I'm telling you, time is gonna go by. You might relapse a couple more times, but I'm telling you, if you just do this one thing, your progress on NoFap is gonna be fucking supercharged. Alright? Stop beating yourself up after you relapse, alright? It's okay. You don't lose all your fucking benefits. It's all placebo, man. When you relapse, sure, you might lose a little bit of energy, but what you guys don't realize is you're making it a lot harder on yourself because you just beat yourself up. You're like, oh, why did I relapse? And you're constantly thinking about it. This should be something that goes on in the background. SR should not be a conscious thing. SR is a very passive thing. It's something that happens in the background. You shouldn't even notice it. Alright? So if you relapse, stop beating yourself up. I'm telling you, you're going to make a lot more progress in your journey, bro. Trust me. And hopefully, eventually, you're going to get to the point where you have full control of your mind and you won't have to, go on the websites and bust a load, bro. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. So I'll see you.